have I a juicy story to tell you? What up, tubers? It's Bunny here with my co-pilot Wormy, and in this week's video, we're back in City Skylines. So without further ado, let's get into it. So you are overlooking what I have created last time. So this little main road right here, another main road right here that goes off into town. And so far there's a few houses. Let me check my pipelines, because it was a little bit since I last worked on this town. Okay, so that's fine for now. How's electricity? So far, so good. I actually did a little bit of work off camera. This 4-lane road right here was, at one point, a divided road. So, where's my zoning? Commercial. Okay, fix that up. Of course, this is probably going to mess up some of the construction going on here, but I think it's still okay. In fact, let's just go ahead and press play. I need a little bit of money to come in anyway. I'm only at, what, 157 people for a population? What's this called? Franklin Street. Let's see. Franklin Street continues even onto this wide avenue. I think this right here is where Franklin Street will stop. Sunset Boulevard. What is this? Los Angeles? Oh, great. No, we're not going for Movie Town. Let's see. Travis Street. Robert. I think I like Travis. So I'll go with, I don't know which way this is. I think this might be like eastbound Travis Street. I don't think the name actually took effect. No. Eastbound, and then you gotta press enter. There we go. This will be westbound Travis Street. Just like that. Park Street, Shirley Wright Street, that stuff doesn't really matter. Oh, give me that thing back. Travis Street. This is Travis Street. Okay, this main boulevard right here is Travis Street. That can go away. And then this main road is Franklin Street. And now I see that industrial demand has gone up. So now would probably be a good time to get started on such a route. So where's that 6-lane boulevard? 6-lane road with median? Right here. How's the loss? Okay, I think it's going down. It's going down. So I am going to go ahead and I am going to just extend this road like so. How's that look? Okay, that looks good. I'll let money start coming back up. Ah yes, an updated traffic manager. One of my options is to set speed limits by miles an hour. Now for this road, for, what is this? Travis Street, I almost said Franklin. For Travis Street, the speed limit will be 40 throughout. So what I'm thinking is, probably over here I'll build a small industrial district. I'll have a main road with an entrance. In fact, I will go ahead and just create this new segment. Now, I'm obviously going to want to be careful at this point because I seem to be losing money badly. So, I will make this extension right here. This will be the main industry route. I'll take the 2-lane plain streets. This is a rather cheap road. And I'll just extend this thing about 2 units this way. And I'll extend another 2 units that way. Let's get some industry in here before I run out of moolah. Alright, just like that, I do not want to have any industry along the divided avenue, just to help with the traffic. And of course we need some water coming this way. But of course you clicked on this video because it mentioned something about some juicy story. And have I a juicy story to tell you as I complete this pipe job. So I'm sure all of you have had your share of weird, strange dreams, am I right? Okay. Well, I recall there was, I think like a few months back where I had kind of this nightmare. Okay. So here's how the dream went. I was walking back to my house. Okay, I'll go ahead, press play. Okay, the industry zone should be set up at this point. Okay. Yep, I was on my way back to my house. I approached the front door, and one thing that I do before I step into my house is I kind of bang the door to kind of check for these lizards because I kind of have a I wouldn't say I have a problem with lizards per se, but they are present where I am. So I banged on the door to try to make sure that if there are any lizards that they're scared away. Well, I banged on the door, and then once I banged the door, I look up to check, and the doorway, the little entryway, the wall on the outside was just crawling with lizards. Lizards are everywhere on the front doorpost. Oh, great. Yeah, lizards on the wall. There were lizards all in this one little lamp right by my front door. And then on the overhang portion, the thing was also crawling with lizards. So yeah, basically lizards everywhere. And then next time I look, now I see these Amazon tree frogs, or South American tree frogs, or whatever. I think there's some sort of tree frog or something. I'm not sure what its exact name is. But I remember vividly that these frogs were orange and had black stripes on its back. And the next thing I know, these frogs start jumping off of the wall. Okay. I know, and these frogs, as tree frogs, these things are real. As these kinds of frogs are poisonous, as the real frogs are. Oh hey, looky, I'm making money once again. So yeah, these frogs start jumping off the wall and onto me. Okay. But then there's this weird thing. Okay. Yeah, this weird thing. Namely, the frogs jump off, but if they touch me, even if they touch me, their poison has no effect for like 40 years or something like that. Okay. And then finally, in this strange nightmare, I turn around, and then there's this little garden snake, which is otherwise a harmless little thing. But for whatever reason, I started wrestling with the thing. Oh dear, we're getting electricity issues. Okay, we're at 405. We just need to get to a population of 420 and then we can have a little extra money and thus we can add another wind turbine. Mercury. Well, what happens after I wrestle a snake? I have no idea because after I started wrestling the snake, that's pretty much when the dream ended. So yeah, that is my interesting story. Got anything, Wormy? Mercury. Okay, 4:30. Yes! Huh. Man, it was almost a struggle to get to Little Hamlet. To be or not to be? Well, we need more power, so it's gotta be a 2B. Okay, how much is a garbage dump gonna cost? Okay, just 4,000. So as long as I leave 4,000 in the bank, then I could probably safely add 2 wind turbines. Wait a minute, are we not getting enough water? Oh! Might help if I add some more pipes. There we go. Now they should have plenty. Okay, I don't get policies yet. When do I? Okay, the next milestone. Yep, definitely the next milestone. Alright, and then for the rest of this video, it's just me trying to get this city built up. Tithe to me, you little nuggets. 10%! Mouth grade? You're right, that ain't good enough. We need 12%. Which is probably as high a tax as I can make it before my citizens start protesting. In fact, it appears they want some houses. So, I'll go ahead and increase the city size by another block. There we go. Just like that. Oh. Can add a few more houses. Housing over here. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada boom, bada bing. But we better give them some water or else they're gonna get dehydrated. So I'm thinking if I extend this little industrial road and extend it up to the power lines, I think I moved it a little too close. Oh, there we go. There we go. Gravel road has been built. I will go ahead and build it right. Okay, I can probably make a whole dumping facility right here. So, right here, just at the... This thing needs water, doesn't it? Does it? No? Huh? Doesn't need one. There we go. Now we got garbage services, we have electricity. Garbage is starting to pile up. This thing extends out that far, right? Well, I mean, it should. Does this thing tunnel? Ah, yeah, the thing doesn't tunnel. Alright, I gotta do a thing. I do not want to build, I don't want to make a regular old road tunnel because it's apparently a bit pricey to do that. There we go. Now I got this little garbage wave set. Let's see. Yep, range definitely extends into town. But apparently what we need right now is some more industry. The demand just never goes away for it. And of course, we also need a little bit of more residential. So I'll go ahead and make some.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I did kind of skip the power line. I'm probably gonna keep the power line going into the future, cause I don't know. Just in my eyes, it appears to just add a little decoration to the place, almost. Let's see. Water usage is still good. I think this thing is gonna be quite the big city before we run out of available water. Power consumption is still good. Once I can get to the next milestone and get policies, I'm definitely adding the power meter policy. I predict quite some use with this thing, with this little dirt road, because garbage trucks will be using that thing. So I'm gonna give this road a dedicated left turn lane. And already there's some use to it. I'm a genius. How would I rate traffic right now? 81%. Not too bad. Ha! Look at this. The street blends into the pavement right there. Up until you get to the gravel road as you leave the industrial zone, and then you've got that. I think this dirt frontage road should still serve some good purpose. I mean, the garbage trucks can still use it to get into the industrial zone and basically take out the trash. How much is a health clinic gonna cost? 10,000. I think if I extend this little street and road area like so, I should be able to get the last needed bit of residence that I need to reach the next milestone. I have to drive to the next city for a painkiller. Oh yeah, guests are guests. They're complaining for. Oh, empty plot right here. Let's delete the zoning there. Once we get to our milestone, I'll go ahead and then, yeah, I should be able to fit the health clinic right in there. As for education, I don't see that as a current dire need because my city is still so small. And there we go. We are a worthy village. With districts, policies, more loans, district specializations, and services policies. We can now have fire department, we can have the fuzz, and unique buildings. Industry specializations, police station, firehouse. Ah yes! This is what I want. Smoke detector distribution. Let's go ahead and do these quick little things. But then with that, I'm gonna call it for this episode of City Skylines. So I'm thinking in next week's video of going back to Kerbal Space Program. I think it's time to launch a new mission, a new Artemis mission. This time we're going back to the moon, but this time we are going to practice meeting up with another spacecraft on the lunar surface. And what do you think, Wormy? A new medical clinic.
Oh, great.
And fire could be a big need, so let's go ahead and add that. There we go. Care for everyone! I got healthcare in time too, because if you look at the little time progressing bar right here, it says 21st of January 2020. In just a couple months' time, this whole country will otherwise be shut down because of this stupid virus. Hooray!
Oh, great.
Ah yes, and I can set districts too. Maybe another time. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and add another wind turbine. Otherwise, that's gonna conclude this week's video. So for Wormy Cat Pellier, I'm Rabbit McFlopsy. We hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you all next week. India Alpha Bravo,
Mercury.
checking out.